Hey everybody, it's Ian the Off Kilter Crafter. I hope you're having a great day today. Today I'm going to be using this My Favorite Thing stamp and die, which is Balloon Bundle. I think this is going to make a really great, clean and simple card, and I think it'll pair nicely with this Close to My Heart. I forgot the name for a second. Close to My Heart paper. This is an older paper that I've had around for a while. This is Confetti Wishes. I don't even know if they still sell this paper anymore, but I think it's going to be perfect for what I'm looking for. I want to use the stripe side today. I'm also going to use my Waffle Flower A2 layers die to cut everything out with, and we'll put it together, but we'll get to that in a minute. First thing that we need to do is go ahead and stamp our balloons so that way I can color them in. I've gone ahead and mounted my stamps on my Tim Holtz stamp platform, and I'm using Memento Tuxedo Black ink to ink them up. I'm going to be using this ink because I want to Copic color onto them, and so this ink doesn't react with Copics. I would normally use, because these have kind of finer lines to them, I would use my VersaFine ink, but again, since I'm going to be using Copic colors, can't do that for these. And let's see how that did. That wasn't too bad. I think I will go ahead and hit it one more time just to make sure. And while I have my stamp platform out, I'm going to go ahead and ink up my Versamark, or excuse me, I'm going to ink up my sentiment in Versamark ink and stamp it out on some black cardstock, doing just a simple black, white on black stamping and embossing. I forgot to do my anti-static powder tool, but that's all right. I'm sure it'll be just fine with my luck. They never end up that way, but it'll be fine, I'm sure. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and pour this embossing powder over my sentiment and get it heat embossed. All right, it is now time to go ahead and start coloring my balloons. I'm just gonna go randomly. Again, I don't have that many Copic markers, so I'm really just kind of grabbing the colors that I have at hand because I pretty much have a simple rainbow of colors, not getting too fancy, don't have any of the matching colors, like family colors, other than like one or two of them. So I'm just gonna go through and just color and make it simple, and that's about it. Okay, there we go. There's my bunch of balloons that have been colored in, and I had just enough markers to work out perfectly, actually. So I'm happy with that. Let's go ahead and get ready to die cut. Now, normally I don't show the process of die cutting because you've literally seen probably every single crafter ever do it on whenever they're putting something together. So the reason I'm showing what I'm doing here is I've actually cut out a second die cut of these balloons, and I'm putting it over because it's really hard to tell when you're lining this die up, do you have everything in place the way it needs to be, so like I don't accidentally cut off all of the little ropes for these balloons. So what I'm doing is just kind of framing it out, and that way I can pop the die directly into the spot and not have to worry about shifting as I'm running it through the die machine. So I give that whole speech about how it's not going to move and it's going to die cut perfectly, and it still cuts off the edge or slipped or did something weird, and I'm not entirely sure what happened. I don't know what all that is. Anyways, it's fine. It's not going to be a huge deal. I'm gonna go ahead and use it anyways because I think my recipient, whoever it will be, will still love it, but it's just frustrating when that stuff happens. Alright, I've gone ahead and cut out my card panel. It's just a little smaller, just give me a nice little thin white border around it. This is Nina Solar White 110 pound cardstock cut to 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Well, that's the size of the card when you fold it over. And I'm gonna go ahead and apply some tape runner onto the back. Alright, I've gone ahead and applied foam adhesive onto the back of my balloons. I'm gonna place them pretty much a little higher than center, in the middle of the card this way. I can't think at the moment. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and apply some foam adhesive onto the back. Where did I put it? Here they are. You're probably like, Ian, they're right off screen here. No, I'm looking for the ones that are these little mini squares, basically, that I can put onto the back here. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and put my sentiment right across those strings. This card kind of feels like a 2020 card because we're definitely going to celebrate. It should have like a carrot after the pandemic's over. And of course my die would move whenever I put it through the machine, but hey, you know what? It's a handmade card, and I think my recipient, even with all of its mistakes, is still gonna love it. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, let YouTube know that you liked my video, and then hopefully YouTube will share it across YouTube land. Also guys, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and subscribe to my channel to get great updates every time I post a new video or go live. Click the bell notification icon. I hope everybody has a great day, and remember guys, normal's obviously just a setting on the dryer. Bye!